Welcome, Virgo. My name is Marlena, and welcome to Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot. This will be your monthly general energies, which you're going to go through from pretty much the beginning of the month to the ending, what you're feeling, things of that nature. Also, we're going to go into your monthly, actually the first half of the month, what you're feeling spread, where we'll talk about how you're feeling, how your mate is feeling, and then also the obstacles and advice. Okay, I just want to also let you know that I appreciate all the comments that you leave. You know, I love to hear your comments, especially when it resonates with you. I also love to see the thumbs ups, guys, and subscribes when you know, feel like you want to come back. I just want to also let you know I have some new, I want to say new readings, but they're not necessarily readings, as they are more so advice type services that I'm providing. It's called love coaching, where you can get a 15-minute, 30-minute, or 45-minute. Really, you could get it done within about 15 minutes to 30 minutes max, but I'm offering the 45 minutes as well if you just need a little more time. But I'm offering the love coaching. This is more so about what do you need to do right here, right now, in this moment. Not going as far back. Like a lot of times when I do my readings, I'm going into the history. I'm going into to get a better understanding of your relationship. Many times, understanding that you may not even have of your relationship. But nonetheless, this is more so for an immediate response. What do you need to do right now? If you don't know, for instance, how to set boundaries, how do you set boundaries in this moment? So, like for instance, you know, if you're, you know, telling a child to, you know, not have candy before they go to sleep and they do it anyway, what do? You tell your man not to sleep around, they do it anyway. What do? You tell your woman to stop lying to you, they do it anyway. What do? So, so it's more so to give you a hands-on, what do you do at this moment? When you are stuck and you want to do the right thing, you want to do the best thing for your relationship, but many times you fall to fear and decide to do what's best out of fear versus out of love, out of just genuine wanting to move forward. And sometimes fear can take you off kilter a bit. So anyway, I will be offering that in the month of October. You can see that coming soon. It should be out before the holidays, but so I just want to let you know about that. But nonetheless, I already started your reading a bit. And it looks like you are, you received angelic guidance, source, compassion in reverse, as well as angel assistance in reverse. Then you also receive protection in reverse, rainbow dragon, and intimacy. This is all here about letting me know how you're trying to take this relationship to a next level, that you're going to have to tap into source in order to feel protected in this relationship. Many of you are not listening to the guidance that spirit has to offer you, and it's mainly and so therefore you're having a hard time showing compassion, because again, you're walking out of fear, just what I was talking about, right? So and this fear is based out of the fact that you don't find yourself to be special, that you're feeling a little insecure right now. So but know that something new is coming, but it's going to require you to make some steps, to make some changes. So just know that these are some of the things that you're going to be working on, that you're going to have to try to work through this month. You know, trying to feel more secure in who you are. And the way in which you do that is through your communication with Gaia, source, your angels, your spirit guides, Holy Spirit. That's how you deal with this. Accepting all parts of you, not just the good side of you, but the so-called bad side of you. Balance is what life is about. It is not about just being all good or being all so-called bad, because don't get me started there, but it's not about being so-called bad or good. It's more so about being balanced, because you can be very good and you're still off balance, and life is still some trash. You know that, okay? So you need to really see the truth, but not only see the truth, understand, gain confidence in your own truth, okay? Okay, so this is kind of what you're going to go through from the beginning of the month. So this is going to go from you needing to listen harder to source, to finally praying to source. Finally, once you get that understanding, you're going to feel like you can actually move to that next level. But then you're not going to want to be so nice and compassionate towards others. So you're going to have to, but that's all out of your own fear. Know that. You not feeling secure, needing to work on your red your red chakra, your base, your foundation, working on that, going towards the middle to the end of the month, and then you will sprout out new wings. Okay, you will start to see things a lot differently, which will also bring forth a new level of intimacy towards the end of the month. So let's go ahead and see what your beginning of the month love reading consists of. This here should also resonate with you throughout the month as well. But let's see how you're feeling. Let's see how your mate's feeling. And again, let's circle back to what the issues are and then the advice for Virgo. So this is for Virgo. Virgo 2018, beginning of the month. How's Virgo feeling? Past, present, future, spirit. I'm feeling these two right here. There we go. So again, it looks like, in the past you've had to let go of control issues, allow things to happen naturally. Some of you are separated right now, which is why I feel like you're really kind of fearful. But moving towards the end of the month, you're going to start to feel like you're going to put yourself first, which is like finally, right, Virgo? You're going to start to put yourself first, which will make you feel more romantically attractive. So what you received here was letting go of control issues, reconciliations, and then love yourself first. So I feel like more wanted to come out. Okay, so some of you also have some forgiving and learning to do. But I still see you not really communicating to the fullest towards somebody in the past, someone who you had a past relationship with. So obviously this is a forgiveness of someone who did something to you, obviously, in the past. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get a little more clarity. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more clarity regarding this control issue. So again, this control issue is based out of fear. If you're not able to let go of the outcome of the situation, then that's where your faults will lie. It's as if you're kind of deceiving yourself. That will not bring you the abundance. By holding on or doing mischievous things will not help you keep this relationship. This is you trying to control it out of fear again, which then make you look, a bit unnurturing. It just looks like you're not being truthful with yourself or your mate. So some of you may be dealing with the Leo, but I do see, at some point you became a little more clear and started to recognize that you wanted to offer real love, not this shallow love that's out of that surface. Okay? So this again is talking about that controlling your family dynamic with your man, your children. It's like you're controlling in that household environment, definitely. And feeling like you need a new fresh start. But I still see some manipulation here. Someone forgetting, just not really seeing a future with this person anymore. And I also see some fire sign here also. So some of you are a bit codependent and kind of addicted to just not knowing what it is you really want because you're confused internally. Okay, so, but this relationship looks like it's not over, but I just feel like you're really holding on tight and not being too truthful and honest in regards to how you're really feeling in this relationship. I feel like you feel like it's hard to really discuss what it is that you're really feeling, Virgo. So that's your past. So in the past here, you had to finally try to let go of control issues and let things happen naturally. I feel like some of you realize that you really didn't have that control, but know that the control is not your control, but Gaia is still in control and you can have whatever you still want. Lord God, Holy Spirit, angels, the universal art of life is in control, and you can ask, you can tap into that to get what it is that you want. So although you're not in control of it anymore, that's okay. Just know that is a bigger, something better in control than you. But you can still ask for what you want. Free will is always here, okay? So I see some of you here were very sad due to a breakup. And I see that you received some enlightenment due to someone in the past that made you feel really down, made you feel like you lost something. I feel like this person, you let down your guard and you saw yourself moving to the next level. I really feel like this could be also potentially a religious figure that you were holding on to, a religious ideal, an ideal that you were holding on to, that you grabbed a hold of very tightly and didn't want to let go of. And I just want to let you also know, I see Taurus, Capricorn here. Okay. So I feel like some of you also, this reconciliation, you're wanting this reconciliation, but right now, I feel like you're still holding on to the past. You're holding on to what happened in the past. It's like someone told you the truth and you're holding on to it, which is making it hard for you to forgive. I feel like this truth brought you some financial abundance, but in a way that you really didn't want that financial abundance. Like it cost you something. But I see you making a choice. I still see you being in limbo. I see you making a choice, but still being in limbo. And I also see you being a little less controlling here at this time, because I feel like you're feeling like you really need to work on yourself. So you are taking time out for yourself. Okay? Ooh, all right. So in the near future here, you still have a little control issue, but it's not as bad as it was before, right? But I feel like you're still going to be going through some of the same things. Now you're going to ice someone out, though. You're going to put somebody on the back burner due to manipulation and an imbalance. So you can now find yourself and regain hope in your relationship. Okay? So let's see how your partner is being affected by this. How is Virgo's partner feeling beginning of October? Virgo's partner, what are they feeling? And remember, because this is a general reading, it can go vice versa. And don't forget to look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get more clarity. All right, let's see what they, okay. So your partner sees some deception here as well. So whatever you thought you were hiding, you're not hiding it. They're feeling like they need to take back control of the relationships themselves as well. They're having a hard time keeping an open mind and staying optimistic regarding this relationship. They're questioning their relationship with you. So let's see why this is. In the near future, though, I do see, you know, romantic feelings coming back and you guys taking time out. Taking time out from the world to kind of reconnect. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Let's just get a little more clarity as to what this deception is about. And why are they losing hope in this relationship? It's because they feel like you left them out in the cold. Okay. They feel they no longer want to be in competition. They feel like you need to make a choice. That or you've made a choice. So there's something going on here about you making choices and choices. I feel like some of you are a bit confused. You're telling someone you've made a choice, but you're still not quite sure you've made a choice. You're just not quite sure of your choice. So you may be telling someone you've made a choice, that you decided what you wanted to do, but you just really still don't know. Some of you, it looks like this person here also is ready to have a fresh new beginning. With house, family, love life, no longer wants the additional options. They want them out the way. Some of your relationships could have been affected by children in the past. But they're no longer arguing with you anymore. But they also feel like this relationship is not over. Okay. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Some of you may also be dealing with the fire sign. But I see them also, you also had this too, gaining that passion back in your relationship. But I feel like this next step of your relationship is just on a brief hold. Okay? So let's see what the obstacle is in the relationship at this time. What is the obstacle in the relationship, Spirit? Thank you. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle in this relationship, Spirit? Someone's losing faith. You're losing hope. Not sure if this is your soulmate. Anything else? Okay. Yeah. Which came out earlier, as a matter of fact. Them not, your partner not feeling like you or your partner, but this came out for your partner as well. Just losing faith. Not sure if it's okay to go ahead and take that chance on you. I feel like, attraction may be an issue. Again, questioning whether or not this is your soulmate. Feeling like it's not your soulmate. Potentially getting back together. Someone is not quite sure if this could be an unrequited love and may be looking for something new. Not quite sure if you are the one that deserves love. But this is, again, not giving a relationship a chance. So let's just get the advice here, okay? Because this looks like a lot of someone needing to ground themselves. Again, get back to who they are. On both sides, because I feel like someone might be guiding someone in the opposite direction and the other person sees it. The other person, I feel like the Virgo could be potentially guiding someone in a direction, not being honest, just not being upfront and honest about where they are in this relationship at this time. So let's see what the advice is. Look at your pattern in relationship. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to modify your behavior. Okay? So Virgo, again, when you're walking out of fear, this is that time where you are, giving these mixed messages. And you're only giving these mixed messages because you feel torn yourself. You feel torn within you, and so therefore it's showing outwardly. Okay? Let's see if there's any additional advice for Virgo. Is there any additional advice for Virgo? And I also want to ask, is there any advice for Virgo's cross watcher? Because I know you guys are watching, and because I do see some confusion here, and it looks like one party is kind of guiding the other party a little bit out of the way. This is for the cross watcher. Take a chance on love. Know that Virgo is a little scattered right now, and I'm not quite sure of the planetary alignment, so you might want to go look at somebody who actually does astrology. But look at your horoscope or something and see if the planets are off, but maybe working against you at this time, with Virgo having to work a little harder. But usually it's to learn lessons, do something new. But take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Okay? So that's for the cross watcher. Don't give up on Virgo. Virgo is working. Virgo, I see Virgo by the end of the month again being here. So just give them a little time and they will be back with you and back on point. Okay? Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, like, whatever. Okay? Love you. Bye-bye.